Look, man, at this point, it's a pleasure to meet you, man. You know, looking at all your cases and everything you've been through, and I know the recent one right now is very sensitive. And with respect to, everybody involved in that case, we can't get into details today. Um, but we take sexual assault here serious. And we can't, get into details, but we hope, to have you back so we can have a deeper conversation about that because, this is a serious topic and we're hearing these stories a lot. You seem upset that I brought it up.
I feel like sometimes when niggas like we going through shit, like y'all be entertained by bullshit. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like change the subject. I'm finna walk out.
We don't have to talk about nothing else. We could be done right here.
All right, I'm going.
I don't know. People don't tell me what to talk about on my show.
That's a bummer.
Yo, what's good? What's good, people? We back. Had to come through, man. Because there's this clip going around on Instagram about Kodak Black walking out on Ebro in the morning during the interview and everything, and then I watched the whole interview, and it's like the question to me, man, like why are rappers still going up to Hot 97? The only time a rapper should go to Hot 97 is to go up to Flex to freestyle. That's it. That's the only space for rap on Hot 97. Listen, man, I'm like, as y'all know, man, I'm from the city, and I grew up on Hot 97. Love Hot 97. That's like a monument in rap music. But nowadays, 2018, that shit is a super dub. It's time to like wash our hands with Hot 97, man. Like for real, that shit is like Hot 97. They looking like the police, babe. Straight up, they looking like the police. This nigga Ebro had got the NYPD police commissioner on speed dial. The niggas, they trading emails, sending emails back and forth about Tekashi and shit like that. And then we see what happened with Tekashi and the whole fucking set. And then we, what I'm saying. So when you saw that clip in the beginning, that was, of course, that's when the interview ended. But throughout the whole interview, man, them niggas are just real condescending. You know what I'm saying? It's like they don't talk to niggas from the city. They don't talk to niggas from New York like that. They don't talk to niggas like that. You know what I'm saying? They know better. You know what I'm saying? They know that they have to leave the building first of all. Then they know that still many connections. It's just, what I'm saying? You're in New York City. It's Hot 97. You fucking dumb. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, whenever I see a Southern rapper go up there, they don't even have to be a Southern rapper. It just has to be a rapper outside of New York, or a rapper with less money or less time in the game than them. And then we look at it. It's like, do they time in the game really matter at all? Like, do we really have to factor in how long Laura Stiles has been doing journalism? Are you serious? That bitch can go on MSNBC and do the exact same thing that she do on Hot 97. This bitch don't bring nothing to the culture. Peter Rosenberg, this nigga is one of the super culture vultures. This nigga act like he personally inspired Kendrick Lamar to rap. You know what I'm saying? He goes so hard on that the new age backpack rap lane. He go real hard on that shit. Oh man, I love Joey Badass, one of the best rappers since Jay-Z and Biggie, and you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, stop. You know what I'm saying? The nigga, one of them niggas. And then we got Ebro, this nigga's half black, half Jewish. You know what I'm saying? He talk Jewish, but he want to act black when other black niggas around. He want to act tough and shit. Like, nigga, you're not tough. You're just tall. Is he even really that tall? Like, this nigga, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. He was taller than Star from Star no Buck Wild. That's all I know. But this nigga, like, these niggas are not of the culture, yo. These niggas do not deserve their spot. And that's why I'm saying why a rapper still going up to Hot 97, especially Ebro in the morning, why they still going up there. And then it's like, because they go up there just to get disrespected. A nigga may have 14 mixtapes out, been out in the streets for 6 years, then just had couple of big singles. Now, you know what I'm saying, Ebro in the morning gonna make you feel like, you know, hey, he just came out yesterday. How's it feel? And a nigga may be like, you know, nigga, I've been doing this. It's just now that this one, but this is the one though. So would you sign to Jay-Z? You know what I'm saying? Just dick riding, just a whole bunch of dick riding. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get backhanded compliments, trying to get niggas to compliment them without asking them to. So it's just real disrespectful. I know that if, you know what I'm saying, if one of them niggas talked to me like that, the room would get scared. You know what I'm saying? Because they like to insult your intelligence. You know what I'm saying? They like insult niggas' intelligence. Now, if Kodak Black and other rappers like that don't share the same, you know, sentiment as I do, that's not for me to judge. But I'm talking about how, you know, the rappers go up there and these niggas be saying mad slick comments, and they be like, yo, you know that, you know, if I seen you when the cameras is off, that, you know, your whole approach is different. You know what I'm saying? Your whole approach is different. You know what I'm saying? And that gotta be, you know, that's the difference between in Ebro and the Charlemagne, because Charlemagne be dick riding, saying mad foul shit too, but at least when we see Charlemagne somewhere else, he's gonna say the same thing. Charlemagne tells a story about, you know, because the whole Hot 97, Power 105 beef or whatever, you know, for years, you know what I'm saying? Charlemagne tells the story about how he saw Ebro. I forgot where he said he saw Ebro at, and Ebro was trying to get a picture with him. He's like, yo, man, let's take a picture with me. And Charlemagne was like, no, like, fuck out of here. You was talking shit about me on the radio. Now you see me, you want to take a picture. That's these type of niggas that Hot 97 is. So that's why I'm saying rappers should stop right now. Like, this Kodak Black shit should be enough for you to be like, alright, fuck Hot 97. Like, all that press run shit, like, going up to Hot 97 don't gain you no new fans. It don't add on to your fucking revenue. It don't do nothing besides you just sit on the stand and allow yourself to you know what I'm saying, you get shitted on. That's what it is. I remember when I saw Side Baby, you know, when he had that pull up with the stick joint, you know what I'm saying, and that was a, you know what I'm saying, record was popping, especially in Atlanta. Well, in Atlanta it was ultra heavy. Drake said he was going to get on the remix. He never did. Young Thug did hop on the remix, and the shit ended up going way down. Like, I only ever heard that remix one time, but that's a different story. But when Side Baby was up there, right, he went up there, and Ebro, because he most likely never heard the song most likely never heard of Side Baby, because I never heard of him before that song. Most people never heard of him before that song. But when Ebro, you know, you're the media guy, you're on the radio, one of the biggest platforms in the country as far as rap goes, and he's on the radio. He has no idea who this nigga is. He's talking to him like he's just some little dirty nigga off the streets that got a hot song. And listen, we know, being from New York, you know that that's how a lot of shit is perceived when you know what I'm saying, when it blows up. I was just one of those niggas that when I saw someone that was from outside of New York blow up, I went and researched them niggas. I went and looked them niggas up, and then I seen, you know what I'm saying, make my own opinion. But it's like, what's the fucking point of going up there, man? Even the older rappers, like, say when if Cam or some shit, or Cam or Jim Jones go up there, like, why are you going up to Hannah? Well, Cam, Jim Jones, I'm not gonna bring them up there. They you know what I'm saying, they played a part in the cultural shift too, but they did it from a standpoint of just being themselves. You know what I'm saying, having an impact. It wasn't dick riding. But, you know, for a nigga like Jadakiss or Fab, if you go up to Hot 97 and Ebro and have this nigga grill you with questions, it's like, fam, like, Remember when Beans told Charlamagne, like, you're not qualified to ask me these questions. That should be the answer to almost all of Ebro's questions. Fam, you're not qualified to ask me that shit. Because when Rick Ross came out with Hustlin', the first single off of Port of Miami in New York City, this shit was played about in the morning show. What's the time slot? The morning show from 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. something like that. That shit, Every Day I'm Hustling will play at least 419 times within that time slot. From 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. we heard Every Day I'm Hustling about 419 times. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, it was like obvious the payola was going hard then. You know what I'm saying? Somebody paid the nigga off because nobody fucking knew who the fuck Rick Ross was. Nobody. Everybody just knew that Hustling song. So, you know what I'm saying? How can, y'all go up there and support this nigga when this nigga is like the main cohort against you? You know what I'm saying? One of the main agents of this whole cultural shift and everything. And then the main nigga to be like, oh, I'm not playing Future Mask off on the radio because all he do is talk about Percocets and Molly's. I'm like, nigga, the fuck you thought Every Day I'm Hustling was about? Oh, you thought it was about getting up and going to work, nigga? Yeah, it was. It was about, that's what Molly and Percocets is about too. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of nigga Ebro is, man. Real fuck boy. But I'm gonna play a little bit of this interview just to let you know like how far this nigga's fuck boy DNA runs. So hold on.
What is a ZZ? I printed out your lyrics, so I know what I pull up in a demon on guard. I know what that is, but what's a ZZ?
I ain't want to call it Z shit because like I wanted to be like more radio friendly and stuff. Like I ain't want when you download it on iTunes and it's called Z shit because you probably don't want your kid like Z shit. No, don't download that.
Man, my kid's probably not listening to this anyway. But
yeah, so I called it ZZ.
You see, just a little comment like that. You know what I'm saying? Comments like that. Yeah, my kids ain't listening to none of that anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like you the guy that they coming up to see. You know what I'm saying? You shitting on them like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's real disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Like, what? And then you see Kodak played it off. Like, I'm pretty sure Kodak caught that. And then let it slide. Because that was, you know what I'm saying, pretty flagrant for you to just be like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially, I mean, to a nigga like Kodak Black that's... Now, I'm not boosting this nigga up at all. I'm just saying that he's, like, has done work in the game. He's got plaques and all that shit. He's gotten the recognition. You know what I'm saying? He got features and stuff like that. The shit that they value, he got it. So, you know what I'm saying? The fact that they, you know what I'm saying, but say some shit like that is almost slap worthy.
You feel me?
Make it easier.
But what is Z shit though? What is that?
Z, like I'm a Z, zombie on Earth. So
got it. Got it.
Got it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why do, like, I noticed this with with the Southern rappers most of all, that when they ask them to explain shit, you know what I'm saying, to break it down and everything, and which is that a foul question? Is it? Like, let me know in the comments, because I feel like, you know, if you want to ask why is it called ZZ, then why didn't you ask LMA why is Boot Up called Boot Up? Like, did she just you know what I'm saying, did she fuck something before she recorded it or something? Like, you gotta be consistent, you gotta be all around the board with it.
So got it.
Did you see Jay-Z released a track list of all his favorite songs of 2018, and that was part of it?
that's real.
That was one of it. Did you see that?
I ain't see it.
It's kind of tight.
You met Ho before?
Yeah, I met him at Diddy party.
Great guy.
Did y'all talk at all or just a quick hello?
You chopped it up real quick.
Sucking this man meat OD hard. Like, yo, listen, Kodak Black and Jay-Z are not in the same. It don't matter if Jay-Z liked the fucking song. You think Jay-Z want to meet and talk to Kodak Black? You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you asking Kodak Black, has he met Jay-Z and talked to him and shit like that? This nigga don't look at Jay-Z the way we look at him. You know what I'm saying? This nigga look at his fucking, the nigga that put him on in the dope game the way, you know what I'm saying? Look at him like Jay-Z. So with the, I don't know if you could pick up on this industry shit that they trying to do. It's like industry / political, but you know what I'm saying? It's not hip hop. This is what I'm saying.
But,
Yo, how many hits you have? Tunnel Vision. Let's see, Lockjaw with French. You on that joint? Now you got ZZ. These are mainstream records.
This nigga brought up Lockjaw. That shit came out like what 2-3 years ago. I remember this girl asked me. She got in the car. She was like, "Yo, you got Lockjaw?" I was like, "Fuck you mean?" Like, would you offering up the neck right now? Like, what you mean Lockjaw? I didn't know that this was like one of the major songs. You know what I'm saying? I had been going from the streets for a while before that. So that Lockjaw shit, you know what I'm saying, was big with French. You know what I'm saying? French had that way like before. You know what I'm saying? He would always find, you know, the new niggas shit to jump on and shit like that. But he on some, you know, he moving up now.
Patty Cake was pretty big.
yeah.
Patty Cake was bigger than those?
No, not bigger than those, but it did its thing though.
And this project that you have coming up,
Yeah.
what's the title of it?
Dying to live.
Dying to Live.
Yeah.
What's the collaborations on there? Who you got?
Of course, Offset and Travis Scott for ZZ.
Yeah.
I got Lil Pump, Let's Get Gnarly, and Mosh Pit, Juice WRLD.
That's it.
Yeah, I don't listen to none of this type of shit. So, you know what I'm saying? But just follow the point I'm trying to make.
And the rest is just you with the bars, telling your stories.
Yeah.
You often reference how the world is against you and you feel like the world is against you. Is that how you still feel?
The world don't favor the vultures. You know what I'm talking about? So lately I just been like more serene. Cause I wanna like fly like an eagle and stuff. But shit, yeah, that. Feel me?
Yeah, the people on the bottom, the world doesn't feel.
Yeah, the world don't favor the vultures. and
Yeah.
stuff. They don't favor. I don't really believe in karma, but
You see, the shit that they talking about is like, yo, what the fuck is y'all talking about, man? Like, we don't care about this shit. Ask this nigga about, like, yo, was you really about to fight A Boogie? Was you about to fight Don Q? Like, was you gonna pull up in the Bronx and fight these niggas like you said? That's what we want to. That's what we want to know. We don't give a fuck about Kodak Black's intellect and whether he believes in karma or not. You know what I'm saying? But this is where Hot 97 will steer the conversation. You know what I'm saying? They try to make it seem as if we supposed to actually care about these people. You know what I'm saying? Listen, everybody that goes up to Hot 97, we don't care about all of them. Like, we don't care about them. Let us know when your Jay-Z comes up there. Maybe that'd be interesting. Or Diddy or something. Maybe that's an interesting conversation because them niggas could shit on you. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like the world it don't favor us. It don't favor us, so I gotta stop like living and thugging so hard so the world can soften up around me.
That's interesting. You're even taking responsibility for your own energy you putting out, which is dope. What brought you to that realization?
Just I know like a good fruit, like a good tree ain't gonna produce no bad fruit. Like, and a bad tree ain't gonna produce no good fruit. So that.
Just that.
What made you? But you said something that's interesting because you said you don't really believe in karma.
Yeah,
But then
I don't want to believe in karma.
Now, you know, that's a separate issue, topic, episode, all that, because, you know, believing in karma and shit. I had a bitch tell me that, oh, she don't believe in karma. I was like, bitch, I mean, I don't know about, you know, people's, you know what I'm saying, what it means to them and shit. I just know that, you know, the saying, do unto others as you want done to you. So I thought that would like go both ways. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want something done to you, don't do it to somebody else, because somebody is going to end up doing something to you that you don't want done. So that got nothing to do with religion and God and all that filth. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I thought that saying meant anyway. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that was off topic.
Because then you followed it up by saying, but you want to put out better energy to get. So it seems like you're struggling with karma.
I don't want to believe in karma because I just don't want to believe in karma. I don't want to believe that.
You want to be defiant. That's what it is.
I don't want to feel like that.
So that's interesting you feel that way, but Because you don't want to think that the stuff that has happened in the past would come back.
Yeah, I don't want to feel like what I did gonna come back.
But at the same time, if you do believe in it, it does mean that moving forward, the energy that you put out could bring back positive energy.
Sort of.
See, this is why we can't allow niggas like this in the game, because rap music is not meant for like all that type of shit, like breaking down and like maybe if like this is like niggas that listen to Q-Tip all day, yeah, you could do that to some Q-Tip songs. You know what I'm saying? You could sit down all fucking day and flip and bounce the words and oh man, maybe, you know what I'm saying? But these type of niggas don't require this level of analyzation, is what I'm saying. So these niggas up here trying to flip and bounce the question and all that is really like an insult to intelligence on the listeners and the nigga doing the fucking interview. Think I give a fuck about Kodak Black's religious beliefs?
So it's kind of like contradicting, but at the same time, I don't want to believe in karma.
We are all walking contradictions. So be comfortable in that space.
Yeah.
You gotta also know the universe doesn't give second chances, man. Hopefully this time you're gonna have a better outcome. And, you know, don't fight the universe either.
You're super successful, but can you talk about the new artists that...
Now, my bad, just still on that religious whatever topic, but when niggas say the universe means God to them niggas, so I think that's on some Scientology type shit. I don't know, but you get what I'm saying.
That you've signed?
Tutu, Golden Animal, Jack West. Yeah.
And what's your relationship with him? How do you know him?
I rock with him. I feel like, we speak the same language. Like he one of me. We just from different areas.
And how did you connect with him? How did you discover his music?
Like I say.
Damn, you see, like, I don't know, man. These as a rapper, I guess, you know what I'm saying, you got to get used to it and shit, but I just can't have nobody fucking asking me and drilling me with questions back to back. So how did you know him? Oh, so when did you meet him? Like, that's too interrogationist, man. That's too interrogationish. That's too police-ish.
Hey, like I feel like he one of me, so, everything fall in place.
Look, man, at this point, it's a pleasure to meet you, man. Looking at all your cases and everything you've been through, and I know the recent one right now is very sensitive. And with respect to, everybody involved in that case, we can't get into details today. But, we take sexual assault here serious. And we can't, get into details, but we hope, to have you back so we can have a deeper conversation about that because, this is a serious topic. And we're hearing these stories a lot.
Now, right here is where, where the whole shit shifted, because you see that there was no real segue. This nigga Ebro was just like, yeah, man, we're glad to have you here. Basically saying like, yeah, we're glad you're here because we know that you most likely not going to be here available for this shit in the next few years. So this case you got going on, we know it's open. We know you're going to trial for it soon. But still, what can you say about it? Now, I'm not a journalist. Not yet. Not there yet. So I don't know if that's like, journalist etiquette where you want to answer. So you ask the question. You know what I'm saying? You ask the question no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Some journalists get points and move up in ranks and get TV shows based off of doing shit like that, like Stephen A. Smith. But the dude Kodak Black, right? Now, like I said before, I'm not a fan of this nigga and shit like that, but I do know the nigga's going, like, he's facing 30 years. Some bitch said that, some girl said that he raped her and everything, and with the state of rappers right now, it's not looking good, B. Them niggas are going down. They, like, ever since Meek Mills got out, they taking rappers, they like, okay, we let one out, so we need about 40 of y'all back. We need that time back. You know what I'm saying? So, just how, this nigga told me, oh yeah, so up here we take sexual assault very seriously. Like, nigga, who the fuck is you? This is a radio station. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the police, nigga. This ain't a courtroom. You talking about you take sexual assault very seriously. Who the fuck is you? You're the disc jockey. You know what I'm saying? Never had your wrist rocky at all. And you up here talking about we take sexual assault very seriously. Like, who is this nigga, man? Like, that's disrespect to me.
One thing we were talking about on the show today that for some reason I just have a hunch that you would care about is the idea.
Now, Kodak Black, he turned away. You know what I'm saying? You see, the clip in the beginning, it's like, you know, cut up real and fast and shit. But Kodak Black gave him a long pause, looked at him, turned away, like, nigga, are you fucking serious with yourself? You gonna ask me some shit like this? You know the whole reason I'm up here is to make a good image of myself, so when I go to trial in the next couple of days, that the jury has this to look at. But you up here and like, you know what I'm saying?
That landing on the moon was a conspiracy. Kodak, do you believe that our moon landing in 1969 actually took place?
No, that shit did not take place. Because if it did in 1969, there would have been something in place by 2009. Are you fucking dumb? Like, nigga, we not stupid, nigga. You know, so I saw Max Kellerman going in on Steph Curry this morning about, you know, what Steph Curry say he didn't believe that niggas really landed on the moon. And Max Kellerman, you know, when you disrespect science to a white man, that's like disrespecting God to a black nigga, because science is God to, you know, them type of white niggas. So that's what they believe. They don't believe in God. They believe two rocks smashed together and the earth formed and shit like that, and then niggas just started walking around and fucking, and now the world is populated. That's what the scientists believe. Like Max Kellerman, he was going to fuck in on Steph Curry, yo. It's just because Steph Curry said he don't believe this shit. You know what I'm saying? But Max was like, yo, when facts are presented, you can't deny the facts. Like, nigga, there are no facts. There's a video.
What the fuck y'all talking about?
Now, I had something to say to that only because, you know, my mind works like that. But for Peter Rosenberg, now, no, first of all, for Ebro, to first ask him about the sex case, the sex crime case that he got going on right now, that he's set to go to trial for very soon and faces up to 30 years. You know, he turned away from that. He did, like, straight ignored Ebro. And then Peter Rosenberg comes and like, oh, well, do you believe niggas landed on the moon? Like, come on, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's just straight disrespect to a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, are y'all playing with me? You know what I'm saying? Y'all really playing with me.
You seem upset that I brought it up.
I feel like sometimes when niggas like be going through shit, like y'all be entertained by bullshit. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, change the subject, I'm finna walk out.
We'll change which subject?
Just whatever, like.
Well, no, they tried to change the subject. They was,
you know, you see, like, that's that white supremacy game where they play dumb. They know what the fuck they just did, but they want to play dumb. Change what question? The fuck you think, nigga? The one that I looked at you and I said, you know, I told you I was gonna kill you with my eyes. You know, that question. Are you fucking dumb? And then, you know what I'm saying, the nigga said change the topic. He said, oh, well, we did try to change the topic. Oh, yeah, that's why I asked you about landing on the moon. You know what I'm saying? Like, straight disrespectful. Like, this is why rappers should not go to Hot 97, because this shit has nothing to do with the culture of rap. You're not getting no new fans. The only thing that happens when you go up to Hot 97 is the risk of you losing fans and exposure to the backpack rappers, to that network. You know what I'm saying? That's all that can happen. You know what I'm saying? You're not gaining anything from going up to Hot 97.
was talking about the moon landing.
That's bullshit too. So talk about something else.
Well, I was saying, I think...
We don't have to talk about nothing else. We could be done right here.
All right, I'm gone. Say less.
Well, that's a bummer.
I don't know. You won't tell me what to talk about on my show.
You hear this nigga? You won't tell me what to talk about on my show? Nah, he ain't telling you what to talk about. He told you what not to fucking talk about. That's what he's getting at. He's telling you not to fucking ask me that question. If y'all want to ask stupid shit about me landing on the moon and all that, you know what I'm saying, then go ahead. You know what I'm saying? That just makes y'all look bad that y'all had Kodak Black on your platform and y'all asked him about landing on the moon and shit. You know what I'm saying? That makes y'all look dumb. The fuck makes you think Kodak Black even went to science class? You know what I'm saying? Like, straight disrespect, you know what I'm saying? Because, listen, man, I'm from the Bronx, and I'm from the North Bronx. I'm not from the South Bronx. I'm from Co-op City, right? So, when I'm in Atlanta, I know that, you know, I'm like more educated than a lot of people, not just in Atlanta, like, you know, a lot of people, period. But in Atlanta, it's like, you know, I'm not about to start this landing on the moon conversation in the middle of the West End. Well, matter of fact, the West End is a place where you could get a conversation like that. Matter of fact, I'm not going to bring up this question in Club Crucial. You get what I'm saying? Not going to bring up this fucking question on the West Side. Why? What can I possibly expect to get from asking that? You know what I'm saying? We're not talking about niggas in a crib and talking and shit like that. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about having a conversation with somebody that you don't usually have a conversation with. So, you know, but this is like, how many times did this happen? This has happened so many times. I remember Joe Buttons walked out on Ebro and them. Kodak just walked out. It was somebody else too that walked out on these niggas. But it's not like Birdman. It's not like that. It's not one of those situations where it's like, oh man, it's a viral moment and shit like that. It's a great moment. No, it just be like niggas are so disgusted with y'all and y'all white supremacy games that we're just like, you know what, fuck it, man. I ain't getting nothing from being up here with y'all niggas. I'm out. I hope Kodak knows that you didn't lose any fans that you already had by walking out on Ebro. You may have lost a potential listener, but the niggas that fucked with you, Kodak, they was gonna fuck with you. They fuck with you regardless. That's what niggas like Kodak have to understand. Like, that's why platforms like Hot 97 with a Jew, a Latina bitch. And I'm saying that no disrespect to the Latina women at all. We know that. I'm talking about Laura Styles in specific, and those like her, because she's a real culture vulture. We know that she's at home listening to merengue. You know what I'm saying? We know when she get in the car, Mark Anthony come on. We know this bitch, like, she has a couple of Jay-Z songs on her iTunes, but she not playing the shit. She not playing Threats from the Black Album. She not playing what's that joint from Volume 3? Come and Get Me. I removed your roof. Let the sun shine. You know, that type of Jay. She not listening to that type of Jay. She listening to Jay-Z with Alicia Keys. That's the type of bitch this is. Ebro, he's listening to Led Zeppelin. I don't do that rap shit for Hot 97. I don't do that shit when I'm at work. And Peter Rosenberg, he's listening to, like, he's going hard. He listening to Kendrick Lamar. He make love to his woman with Kendrick Lamar on. I'm gonna be with dead ass. That's the type of nigga Peter Rosenberg is. That makes him feel like he's more like he's in one with the culture when he makes love to his woman with Kendrick Lamar playing. But it's like a platform like this, they're not contributing at all to the culture. These niggas just feel like they basically like human resources. They're like human resources. You know, at any job that you got, human resources is niggas that's in the office that feel special because they in control of your job. These niggas ain't put in no work. You know what I'm saying? That's what Hot 97 is. Hot 97 is human resources. That's not rap music. There's no point of a Kodak Black or a matter of fact, even the A Boogie. I mean, he's from the city. Young niggas from the city. I wouldn't advise them to go up to Hot 97 either. Like, you know, I was really hoping Tekashi 6ix9ine would make it to Hot 97 one day just so he could, like, embarrass them niggas, like, really shit on them. You know, kind of like how he did with the Breakfast Club in that first interview, but I mean, like, really go hard with what his tactics is, trolling, whatever. With his tactics, apply them shits to Ebro. That nigga Ebro would have got up and walked out. You know what I'm saying? But his whole thing about how he never supported Tekashi 6ix9ine, never played none of his music on the radio while he was on there, because when he left, they had no fucking choice but to play it. You know what I'm saying? Not allowing him on Summer Jam, and this nigga not playing Future Mask Off, talking about, oh yeah, I'm not playing that record because he promoting drug use. Like, nigga, are you, like, nigga, these are the type of niggas that's holding the major weight in the game. I'm talking about the weight, like, they pushing buttons and influencing niggas' mind frames on this music and shit, this rap music that they have no idea about. You know, Lil Baby been getting better in interviews. Well, he went up to when he was on Hot 97, he was up there with that girl Ness Nitty or whatever, the Colin Kaepernick girl. He was up there with her. And you know, I seen the nigga, like, his interview skills has, like, stepped up, man. Like, I want to applaud him for that, because I remember when I first saw an interview with him was on Vlad, and it was like, you know, I could tell this nigga, like, was fresh off the fucking block with that one. You know what I'm saying? And then the Breakfast Club, the first couple of times, you know what I'm saying, you could tell niggas getting, you know, in the game. But now when you see him, like, he sounds like he's really in the game now. So that's a nigga I want to see go up to Ebro, and Ebro try to shit on him that he just did to Kodak. But I bet that the respect for Lil Baby would be a little different based off the fact that one, Lil Baby has a feature with Drake, and you know Drake is half Jewish, so them niggas, anything Jewish over there at Hot 97, them niggas bow down to. You know what I'm saying? Anything Jewish over there. And then, you know, QC behind Lil Baby. You know what I'm saying? So I doubt Ebro will be talking tough to them QC niggas. I doubt it, because he really be talking tough. He talks wild. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, Hot 97 wasn't the place where mad people got shot at. You know what I'm saying? Well, I know it's a different building now and all that. They changed locations and everything, but that's part of the reason why these niggas are in control, because Hot 97 used to really be that place where, you know, drama went down at. Lil' Kim had to go to jail because of Hot 97. You know what I'm saying? One of Game's homeboys got shot in front of Hot 97. You know what I'm saying? Like, Hot 97 used to really be like a cornerstone of rap music. Now that shit is, Hot 97 equals the Fox News of rap music. That's what Hot 97 is. I would not advise any rapper, period, I don't care where you from, to go up to Ebro in the morning. The only time a rapper should go up to Hot 97 is to go and see Flex for a freestyle. That's the only time a rapper should be on Hot 97. Other than that, rap has no place on Hot 97. They play Tanashi and Ariana Grande type shit. That's what Hot 97 do. Then they throw on a throwback Jay-Z song at 12 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? They play Change Clothes at 12:30. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of station that is, man. But I'm going to go and get out of here, man. Don't fuck with Hot 97, man. I'm out.